today I want to talk about a question that we hear all the time. How do I parent my strong-willed child? That's a really great question. As a parent of 8 children, we get a lot of questions. That's one of the most important questions that we get. So for us, it really boils down to a single word, which is plan. You got to have a plan when parenting a strong-willed child. Our plan happens to include the 3 C's: choices, consistency, and connection.
Today we really want to focus in on choices, and why do choices matter with a strong-willed child? So a strong-willed child really is a person who wants to be in control.
All the time.
All the time. And so as parents, we want to work with that natural personality that God has given them, and we want to say, how can I give them some kind of ownership here and make them feel like they have some control in the situation? And choices is the way that we can do that.
Yeah, and that's important because they naturally have that desire to be in control. That's not necessarily a negative thing. It all depends on how you manage that. As they get older, they're going to be managing their own life, right? In complete control of their choices. We want to coach them and get them prepared for that. So for us, we specifically say, hey, when it comes to what we're doing or what we're not going to do or whatever rules are in the house, let's let them feel like they have a sense of control or choice in that. So let's give an example of what we're talking about.
So an example of this in our home would be, we're going somewhere and it's cold and we want every child to have a jacket. Really, we'd like them to put it on when we're leaving. But we understand, having a strong-willed child, that if we say, put the jacket on, everyone's wearing a jacket, we might enter into a battle. And we may be 30 minutes and still haven't left the house because of a jacket. So we want to head that off after having experience with it and say, can we give them a choice here? And so the choice we can give them is, you know what? We want everyone to bring a jacket. You don't have to wear the jacket. When we get to where we're going, if you're not cold and you don't want to wear it, fine. It's your choice. You wear the jacket or not. We just want you to bring it. That can bring peace to the situation and help us get out the door.
So when you do that and you give them a choice, you make them feel empowered. And that's a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. They're going to have control over their whole life. Remember that. So when you give them a sense of empowerment, it's because of choice. Just remember to always make a choice that you're willing to live with. Otherwise, you're not really giving them a choice. They're completely taking control of the situation. That's not what we're aiming for.
So this week, go ahead and try that out. Give your strong-willed child some choices. Choices matter.
And remember, they have to be choices you're willing to live with.